Hello, beautiful soul, and welcome to the Healed Healer Tarot. My name is Angel. Thank you so much for joining me here on my channel, where we learn, grow, and expand together, working to raise the collective consciousness one unique soul at a time. This is a video that's all about the unboxing series, so you can check out the unboxings category on my channel, where I unbox with you the collective tarot decks that I have yet to use and open yet. So I have a nice library of tarot decks. I'm a huge tarot enthusiast, and there are oftentimes decks that I haven't opened yet. And so all of the new decks and some of the decks that I already have that I have yet to open, we're going to unbox them together. I decided to do this series because when I'm often looking for decks, when I'm looking for images or other unboxings, sometimes there aren't any really good images online, or there aren't any unboxes that are already done. And even in the cases where there are some unboxings, I decided to do this unboxing series anyways. For all of those who follow me in my tarot readings, if you want to know more about the decks that I use, you can always look at the unboxings and look at the titles, and I'll give you the titles and the authors of the decks that I use on this channel. And then you can also look at the unboxing videos as well to see if there's any of the tarot decks or oracle decks or any of the cards that speak to you, resonate with you, or that spark your intuitive inspiration. So this particular deck I've been wanting for a really long time, and I finally decided to buy it. It's Believe in Your Own Magic, and it's by Amanda Lovelace, and the artwork is by Janaina. Okay. And the last name is Medeiros. Janaina or Janaina. Jana Medeiros. I apologize for totally wrecking the name, but I did kind of see these decks. I have seen other readers read with this deck, but not very many. So we're going to unbox it together. We're going to smudge and bless it together. And then to close out this video, we're actually going to pull an inspiring message for us today as a collective. So thank you so much for joining me. Share these videos to those that you think would benefit or who would like to see these videos, and anyone that you think would be interested in these decks, and of course yourself as well. If any of these decks resonate with you, or you're inspired by these decks in any way, go ahead and grab the deck for yourself. And we do aspirations, journaling prompts, and we also use these decks for deeper soul exploration and meaning. So it's often recommended that you have a tarot deck on hand so that you can lay out the spreads that we do together as a collective, but then you can clarify so that you can draw more into with these specific readings or the readings on my channel and how they resonate with you specifically. So let's go ahead and cleanse this deck. Infinite Spirit, open the way for cleansing of Believe in Your Own Magic Oracle deck in the perfect way. I cleanse this deck of all energy that may be attached to it, and I thank all those who had a hand in its creation, in its design, in its manufacturing, in its packaging, in its shipping, in its transport, and in its delivery for our divine use. I infuse it with only the energy of the highest vibration of love and light for my spiritual purification, enlightenment, elevation, evolution, and healing, and for all those with whom I use to read for. I thank you so much, and I thank all of those who are for my divine use, and for that I am so grateful. I am so grateful. I am so grateful. And so it is. Thank you. So let's go ahead and look and see what messages are coming through for this particular deck. All right, so the first card that we have out is Princess. You can be your own knight. Love it. Number 2, Evil Queen. You deserve sugar, not salt. This was one of the cards that I saw online and I was like, yeah, I need this deck. It's number 3, but it's labeled the Tower, and it says unplug and relax for a spell. I love it. Number 4, Mirror. Treat your body like a palace. Like the palace it is. And I love this deck because it is a feminist sort of deck. I don't want to label it if that's not what it is, but it gives me the energy of a feminist deck, but it gives me the feeling of no body shaming, of loving your curves, loving who you are, loving all of the woman and every woman just as you are, loving yourself. So this deck really speaks to me in that light. Number 5 is Star. You can manifest your every wish. Number 6, Dragons. Slay them all. 7, Sword. Make the change. 8, Wings. You never needed those wings to fly. 9, Phoenix. How's that for a happily ever after? 10, Red. Forgive. 11, Sun. Paint the sun back into your sky. Wow, that's beautiful. I love that. Paint the sun back into your sky. I love that. It's beautiful. 12, Expectations. Don't seek anyone's approval. 13, Lioness. You've earned all your stripes. 14, Thorns. Weave together the crown you deserve. 15, Garden. Something lovely will grow from this. Yes, it will. 16, Bitch Fire. Stand up for yourself. 17, Flower. Be honest with yourself. 18, Tree. Let them go. 19, Lavender. Surround yourself with love. 20, Lighthouse. Don't doubt your worth. I am always enough. Yes, you are. 21, Clover. Release your guilt. 22, Library. Take control of your own narrative. 23, Confidence. It comes with time and practice. I love that. Beautiful. 24, Potion. Remember to practice self-love. 25, Merle. Be your own first priority. Yes, I'm falling in love with this deck. Feather. Think first before you judge. 27, Witch. Justice is coming. Let go and let God. The 2 to the 7, awakening to your own spiritual gifts, awakening to your divinity and your birthright. I love it. 28, Protest. Start a revolution. I love that sisterhood. You see that sisterhood in the card? It's beautiful. 29, Feast. Slow down and celebrate yourself. Number 30, Castle. It's time for healing, not war. Number 31, Universe. We're all just stardust. Isn't that the truth? 32, Escapist. Come home to yourself. Beautiful. I love it. 33, nostalgia. Focus on the here and now. 34, voyage. You already have all the answers. 35, shark. Swim away from this situation. I like the imagery in this card. Beautiful. 36, gold. You don't need someone else to fix you. Who says you need fixing? This is beautiful. 37, gray. Endings are inevitable. I love this analogy. No all black, no all right. It's all about the middle path. Gray. Endings are inevitable. Beautiful. 38. Villain. You can always rewrite the story. Absolutely. 39. Raindrops. Take a chance on them. Okay. 40. Morning. The world awaits you. I just got the energy of Brene Brown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I don't know why. It's just what popped in my head when I seen this card. 41, sundress. Do it for you. Isn't that a blessing? Do it for you. And one of the things that I'm being drawn to is the skin condition and pedigo, and really embracing the beauty of who you are. Sundress, do it for you. I love this deck. I don't know why I didn't buy this deck before, a long time ago, but you know, everything in perfect timing. And because now we get to enjoy it together. 42, homeward. Take yourself out on a date. This is one of my self-care practices that I teach in coaching all the time, is that take yourself out on the date. You know, you always want to be the lover to yourself that you want to draw into your life. And that's for all my single ladies, and even, you know, my coupled and married ladies and gentlemen as well. Take yourself out on a date from time to time. Maintain that intimate connection with self and your intimate connection with the divine. Beautiful. 43, spaceship. Don't be afraid to sing. 44, storm. Every hurricane comes to an end. Isn't that the truth? And we have the beautiful number of 44. And you see she's holding on to her crown, right? Because she understands her connection to all that is. She understands the power of her divinity and her birthright, her connection to source energy, but also who she is as a divine spiritual being, right? Don't ever let anyone knock off your crown, even through the storm. And 45, throne. Your potential is endless. I love it. All right, beautiful souls. So let's go ahead and pull a message together. What messages do we want to take away from this unboxing, Spirit? Thank you so much, Angela, Amanda Lovelace, and Janaina Medeiros. Thank you so much for this beautiful deck. It's bringing me so much sisterhood, girl power, women encouragement. I am really feeling this deck, and I know exactly how we're going to use it for our continued spiritual growth. Thank you, Spirit. And so it is. Okay, Spirit says stop. Right there. Thank you so much for joining me in these unboxings. Leave me some comments in the description box below. I often say, do you want to hear me talking, or do you just want to see the pictures? I'm doing what feels naturally to me, so I talk through it. We pick a card together. It helps us to get to know each other, but also it really helps us to tune into the deck and the energy. So I love it. Thank you so much for joining me. Our card, beautiful souls. Look at that. The card that I purchased the deck for, Tower. Unplug and relax for a spell. Let's go ahead and see what this card is saying to us. Go ahead, unplug, relax for a spell. All right. Number 3. Very powerful. This card just looks so powerful for me. I love it. So number 3. Unplug and relax for a spell. It's time you took a step back and spent some quality time with your one true best friend, yourself. Look up some yoga videos on YouTube, try out guided meditation, read a book from a genre you might not usually read, take a morning stroll around your neighborhood and discover places you've never been before. When we take the time needed to recharge, we're paying the greatest respect to ourselves. Number 3, always focusing and working on being the greatest and best version of you. Thank you so much for joining me in this unboxing. Share this video to those that you think would love to see it. And also subscribe, become a part of the Soul Tribe. And as always, beautiful souls, until our soul paths cross again, I am wishing you love, peace, blessings, happiness, and abundance be unto you. Have a blessed and abundant day. Namaste.